Hello everyone! Today I've got another really cool video for you. If you remember, back in June I've uploaded some live footage of me playing together with METALLICA, a German Metallica cover band. And I've told you about my experience on stage, my feelings, experiencing nervousness. As it was so much fun the last time, the guys have decided to invite me once again to play 3 songs now. So we have chosen For Whom the Bell Tolls, Enter Sandman and Master of Puppets. At this point I want to mention, For Whom the Bell Tolls is going to be a huge and awesome collaboration together with Avery Drama, The Rocket Queen and White Slash. I'm pretty excited for it. Alright, so as I've told you a bit about my emotions, how to deal with playing in front of many people, today I have another subject I want to talk about, and this is sound issues while having a live performance. So enough talking for now, I will just show you some parts of For Whom the Bell Tolls and I hope you enjoy. Of Puppets, I was supposed to play the first guitar solo, but watch and listen what happened. couldn't hear anything. I just stood there focusing my fretboard to be sure I play the right notes, because if you cannot hear anything, to have an orientation where you are with your fingers and what you're playing. And so I was focused so much on the solo that I didn't feel that comfortable like last time. Last time it was so much fun, and now it was more a struggle than an actually live show. So, as you know, it can get worse, and it will get worse with my Enter Sandman guitar solo. So, see and listen.
Jassy J.
Basically nothing, and imagine I could hear even less. I was standing there trying to play the solo, and I was so frustrated that nothing came out of the monitor box, and I just could hear my amplifier somewhere in the background making some noise. I won't call it solo, it's just noise. And this has been really frustrating for me. Last time so many of you asked why I haven't played any solos on the show, and as I've been really nervous, it wouldn't have been a good idea, and now I feel comfortable to play together with the guys, and nothing worked. This was frustration, anger, agony, disappointment, everything at once. I mean, look at my face! I never had such a face expression before during my guitar covers. It was such a catastrophe for me at this moment. I knew I couldn't hear myself. I played some shitty notes that don't sound right because I couldn't hear anything. The audience couldn't hear me, and in the end you can see that Alex actually joined me so that the audience could at least hear a part of the guitar solo. It was really hard to mix everything together. We had 3 guitars on stage, a bassist, drums, 2 singers, and it was hard for the technician to find the right balance. Additionally, the bassist and the singer had some in-ear monitoring headphones, I don't know, and they didn't work properly. Then we just tried to set up the monitoring boxes, and as soon as we got a cool mix so that I could actually hear everything around me and myself, another problem appeared. Because my amplifier produced some noise they couldn't get rid of. We had to place the amplifier somewhere else and adjust the microphone again, and it was a really long sound check for something that took us maybe 20 minutes last time, and everything worked properly. So as I was so excited to play some guitar solos at the live show, I will now pick my guitar and show you how it should have sounded like without sound issues. So have fun! huge difference, I suppose. But let's just forget about it. It can just get better and better, and you learn with experience. So how to deal with sound issues and knowing that something is wrong with the sound? I mean, the first thing is that you have sound check, where you get a basic balance for your instruments and that you know that you can hear each other and everything, but it was not the case here. During the live show you just play a bunch of songs and you can notice during the first songs that you need him on a higher volume or that person on a lower volume and he's annoying you, so put him down completely. You can tell the sound technician that he should adjust it during the show, because you automatically play different when you're in front of people than if you're playing completely alone when no one's around you. But this didn't work as well. I mean, the guys even asked me to check out if the guitars are in balance. At some point we knew that it wouldn't get any better. Sound problems and technical problems can always happen, and if you are still alive after such a catastrophe, you can be sure that you can deal with everything. I mean, the perfect live show doesn't even exist. There will always be something that is going wrong, whether it's the sound check or your voice or your health condition, and something will always be not spot on. So I just kept being focused on what I played to make the best out of it. And most importantly, don't ever tell yourself you have been the mistake. Sometimes anything can happen at any time. You cannot influence if a lamp on stage falls on you and you get injured, if you're stumbling on stage and break a leg. If it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. No, but for me it was a cool experience to see that I keep playing, that I keep being focused no matter what happened, and most importantly, despite all the disappointment and everything, stay happy and thankful for playing live, and so it worked out okay. Despite all the sound issues, I want to say many thanks to METALLICA for inviting me once again. It has been a lot of fun, still, if no one could hear me, and I really look forward to our next show where I play the solos again and hopefully everyone can hear it.
Made with Bias Desktop.
I hope you've enjoyed this tiny video, and like I mentioned before, I'm working on a full band cover for Whom the Bell Tolls together with Avery Drummer, the Rocket Green and White Slash, so I hope you stay tuned for this one, and as always, rock on!